From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on LA Crypto as a lot of coins are heading to the high points of the week right in the last few minutes. A major surge, a major pop is underway with a lot of cryptocurrencies. Will look like the top cryptocurrency for you to invest in and the top coins for you to buy. But at the moment, it's virtually every coin. There is an opportunity for you to make money happening right now. This is what I call a day trading or a flippable event. In this case, it's more of like a flippable event. All coins are going for the high end, but we're going to look at the charts and understand which coins give the biggest returns, even though the charts all look similar. We're going to see why this pop just happened minutes ago and why this is an exciting opportunity for you to get a nice run for a few hours on a coin and then get out, because this will not continue. Look at this chart in the last few minutes. There you go, Bitcoin, then Ethereum. Then the charts continue to all look the same. Doge looking the same, and Polygon. They're all making a big run at the moment, but not every coin is giving the same amount of return. Look at that with Aave, and then Compound, and then Decentraland, and SushiSwap, and LivePeer, and other coins like that, like Compound. Then Aave, a lot of coins going up, but not every coin is giving the same type of return. We'll go over this opportunity for you to buy now and sell quickly, because this run is not going to be over. In fact, it's going to be over relatively soon. And that is the start of what's unfolding today with the opportunity to make big monies short term on this recording. And this is Crypto on LA. How are you? What a big day it is with a lot of exciting details. We haven't seen a big run like this for about a week and a half. The last time we saw a run like this, we had a big opportunity. It was about 3 days, and people got in, got out, and made over double their money sometimes with a lot of coins. That opportunity is unfolding right now. We're going to go over it right now, starting with this. But first, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. Fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is. We've been on fire. Why? Because I show people how to make money, whether a beginner or advanced. I show you a lot of coins. I cover all the market projections, and all my market projections have been correct. I project out long-term, short-term, and even by the hour and daily for you. And so let's go over the details starting right here, right now. It's the middle of the week, and usually a Tuesday is not much of anything. Usually a Monday is the big day. Monday didn't deliver that much yesterday, and so Tuesday is delivering a very promising day. But we haven't seen a day where all coins are exhibiting the same upward trending chart at the same time for over a week. The last time we had this was a programmatic event covered on yesterday's broadcast. But let's get right into the charts, because I think the charts signal where we're going. And I want to show you how on days like this is why you need a calculator, because every chart may look the same, but not every chart delivers the same amount of return. Remember, all these charts are rectangular in shape, and so they may look like steep gains, but sometimes they're not until you pull out the calculator. All right, here is one of the starters. I'm in the platform Gemini. My mouse is on the chart. You're looking at a one-day coin movement. And Bitcoin, we started the day at about 38, mid-38s. We went down to 37. We went up and down. Then we went as low as mid-37s. And from 37,700, we have now gone to almost 39,000. Almost 39,700. So we're almost up $2,000 in about an hour. Yeah. So $2,000 in about an hour, that's pretty good. It's not 10%, because remember, it's a $33,000 coin. But even $2,000 in about 2 hours is impressive. The question is, where's next? In the case of Bitcoin, my question would be, where's next? Is Bitcoin going to go to 41,000 today? And if it goes to 41,000, we'll go to 45,000. Or is this just sort of playing with us? Yeah, for best choice of a better terms, because let's look and see what Bitcoin has done over the last 7 days. There. This is why you always have to look out at your charts. You can't just look at a one-day chart and say, wow, that's wonderful. When you look at the 7-day chart, it's red. It's not good. So what happened with Bitcoin? What happened with Bitcoin was as a programmatic event. What is a programmatic event? It's when you see a chart that goes straight up like this or straight down like this. It's literally an up or down arrow. What does programmatic mean? It means it happened with a computer, not with real people. What was the programmatic event for Bitcoin which caused that surge up? What happened was there was a series of people, a lot of people with big positions of Bitcoin who bought Bitcoin with debt. They didn't have the cash to buy it. They bought in on what's called a margin position. They were betting on Bitcoin going lower. And at this point, where we're at the bottom of this program, before the programmatic event had kicked in, there was a series of statements out within just 24 hours by Cathie Wood of ARK, Elon of Tesla, and Dorsey of Twitter and Square that said, I love Bitcoin. And that caused Bitcoin to go higher, causing the computers to close out those margin accounts with people who had bought Bitcoin on debt, because now they were on the wrong side of the position. They were hoping Bitcoin was going lower. It was going higher. The position was devaluing in those accounts, and they had to close them out. By closing out the accounts, Bitcoin went higher, and it surged to 41,000. It caused the rest of the market to go higher. A lot of people didn't know why the market was going higher. They only thought it was because of Dorsey and Elon and ARK. It wasn't. It was because of the programmatic event. And once that programmatic event wore off, all things which I predicted on this channel, I said it's going to wear off and everything's going to go lower. It wore off, and this happened. And so if you didn't know why this happened, you were not prepared for this. That's why you have to tune into this channel, because I told you what this thing was, this programmatic move. So I said it's going to be short term, and then you're going to go lower, because it's just a one-time pop. And people who don't know what it is will be left trying to buy at 41,000, and they're going to lose their shirt because it's going to devalue. So it did. It was a one-day event, and it went straight down to 37,700 earlier today. But now there's a pop underway today. Not because of the programmatic, it's just a new pop. And that new pop is everywhere. So let's look at Ethereum. How high has Ethereum done in the last 2 hours? It was 2,400, and now it's at 2,700. $300 movement on a $200 on a $2,000 coin. That's good. That's over 10%. Folks, that's good money. Could it go to 20% today? 20% means it would go up. It would go up another $300. No, Ethereum is not going to go 3,000. So would I want to buy and flip Ethereum? No. Bitcoin? No. There's not enough opportunity for the high end. How about Doge? What did Doge do? It's gone from 20 to 20. This is why you got to look at these charts. It's a rectangular chart, and you may look at that chart and say, "Wow, it's up a lot." No, it's not even up 1 cent. It's not up because it's a rectangular chart. So you look at the 7-day chart. Ouch. Yeah. So Doge has gone from 22 to 20 to 19, and it's from 20 to 20 today. So not a lot there. Let's go to Polygon. What happens when you watch this channel, you get used to hearing prices, and you'll sort of remember prices. I remember them because I just sort of say them a lot. And so when I hear them, I remember Polygon was $1.01, $1.02, $1.03 the last few days. I remember Polygon has not been over $1.10 for 3 weeks. And I remember it hasn't been lower than 90 cents for 3 weeks. So it's just been staying at 101, 102, 103. So I know before I look at this chart, it's not going to be anything exciting. And it's not. Look, it's 102 and it's gone to 107. So that's 5 cents. That's 5 cents on a coin. That's a 5% movement. Nothing exciting. It looks wonderful. It's not. It's only 5%. Who cares about 5%? That's nothing. All right, let's look at Aave. Okay, now Aave, more expensive coin. So as soon as you see $300, you say, oh, okay, I know it's $300. So I have to have, I want a 20% movement, 300. So I want about $60 movement. Let's see how far it's moved. 300, and it's moved to 330. Well, that's only 10%. Who cares about 10%? 10% is nothing. It looks like it's a lot because, it's a rectangular, it's 1 day. 10% is not a lot. Let's look at the 7-day. Interesting. This is an interesting chart. If you've been watching me with Aave, I've been talking about how it's been going through this sort of anomaly runs. It had one anomaly run from 200 to 300, then again 200 to 300. Is it doing it again? No. It's going from 300 to maybe it's going to get up to here again, 333. Where is it right now? Oh, it's 331. I think there's a ceiling on Aave, and yeah, if you don't see the ceiling, look at the ceiling right now. If I had a ruler, I would put the ruler. I'd show you. Look, it went to 334. and couldn't go above that. Then over here it did it again. 330, 325, couldn't do it again. 323, couldn't do it again. And where is it right now? 330. It's done it 4 times. It doesn't want to get above 333. If Aave goes to 370, then you better be ready, because that means it's broken through. That's what I call a resistance level. Actually, anyone calls it a resistance level. It's something that's preventing the position from going higher. It's in stocks, it's in coins as well. So Decentraland, let's look at Decentraland. Now, this is interesting. This is a cheaper coin, 71 cents. So how low was it this morning? 69 cents. How high is it right now? Oh, wow, it went up 2 cents. 2 cents on a 69-cent coin. Not interested. Thank you. Moving on. Yeah, the charts look really good until you look at until you run the math in your head. Okay, Sushi Swap, 70, what was that? It's almost $8. And where's it right now? 864. That's a harder math for me to do in my head. So it's up 50 cents on an $8 coin. That's not a lot either. Am I excited about that? No. So here you go. Sushi Swap sort of repeats its processes like Aave. Because look at what Sushi Swap does. 7 to 9. Then 6 to 7. To 6 to 9. To 6 to 8 to almost 9. So again, this has a clear resistance level at 9. Even if you bought Sushi Swap today at 8.64, where's it going to go? It's going to stop at 9. Again, if Sushi Swap breaks through 9 and goes to $10, then you know a major market event has happened. But it's not doing that. And Compound. Now, may look like a big run. Let's look at it. $3.95, and where's it now? Oh, it's up $40 on a $400 coin. That's 10%. Am I excited about that? No. 10%. I mean, who cares about 10%? Not a big movement. And if you look at the 7-day, wow, until you run the math, it's not big. It's only 10%. Now let's look at its resistance levels. 500, then had a resistance level here of 430, 400, 40, 420, and where's it right now? 440. So it could go to, how high could it go? It could go to 500. If it goes to 500, that's not breaking through a resistance level. That's just what it has a potential to go. So Compound, ironically, of all the coins we've seen so far, if Compound gets to 500, that could be a better run for you today. Where is it starting? 400 to 500 would be a $100 movement on a $400 coin, which is 25%. Hey, there we go. That's good news. That's something worth doing. And there's AMP. So this may look like a big move. It's not. Look at that. 6 cents, and it's still at 6 cents. So you have the 6 cents about the 6 cents, and there you go. That's why, if you can't do math quickly in your head, you gotta pull out the calculator. That's why these charts, when you look at a chart, because it is a rectangle, things may look like this, and you'd be like, let me do my hands like that, like this. And you're like, wow, it's up a lot. And then you run the math, like, it's only up 3%. What is that? That's not anything. But it may have a lot more on it after that. Ultimately, just because the coin is cheaper doesn't mean it's going to give you a better return. Remember that. I've said that video a lot. Just because a coin is 50 cents doesn't mean you should buy it over a $300 coin. The $300 coin may be moving faster higher than the 50-cent coin. Don't fall into the notion that cheaper coins are the only coins to buy. So let's go into the split screen and let's see how good are certain coins doing right now. CoinMarketCap.com over here. Let's see in which coins are giving better returns than what we see in that screen. Where's the market right today? The market's only up 5%. And what are, and by the way, Bitcoin is up only 2%. So that's not a big movement. It looks like it's a big movement. It's only up 2%. Ethereum is up 7%. So what's the best performing coin right now? Rune up 18%, Quant, QNT up 18%, AXS up 18%, and Compound. Interesting. I just told you I thought Compound was interesting. Up 13%. And after that, everything is single digits. So remember our rule about buying for day trading or buying for flipping. UN coins are up 18%, and there's only actually 3 of them. So despite the fact that the market looks incredibly good, it's not that good. So which are the worst performing coins right now? Not much. Everything is just down 1%. So nothing really to vote home about or call home about. I guess that would be what ET does. All right, let's go into Gemini and let's try to find some of those best performing coins. What we're doing is we're jumping into one of the platforms and we are going into the third column. We're going to click the third column. It'll first show us the worst performing coins. There we go. We're going to click it again to see the best performing coins. Derivadeo. My goodness, again with you? Derivadeo has just been insane. How many days is Derivadeo going to be up? It's up 16% today again. It's been up that way day in, day out. Compound up 11%, and that's it. Now, there are other coins that are not on Gemini. That's why you don't see those other three coins. So interesting. That's just a fascinating market. Isn't that fascinating? Let's recap. We looked at all those charts. They look like they're up a lot. They weren't. Just because they were up and it was a stark movement straight up, because the charts were rectangle and the coins were flat, it looked like it was a big movement. It wasn't. They were up 3%, 8%. That's why you have to really run the numbers. And we're not interested in a coin that's up 8%. Big deal. Big deal you're up 8%. It's until you pull out the calculator and you realize, oh, wait, maybe this has more upside potential. Number two, we also looked out at the 7-day chart. When we looked at the 7-day chart, we realized the coins were down a lot, but we also realized that they had ceilings. A lot of coins had ceilings. Ceilings are like this. That's the resistance level. Where a coin goes like this, it keeps on hitting the resistance level. It's literally like my hand. It's a resistance. It won't let the coin go above that level. 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9. Then this 9, my hand is the 9. And it goes from $6 to $9 and then comes back down. $6 to $9 and comes back down. It won't go above $9. So you when you see those resistance levels, then you realize, wait, I'm not going to buy this coin. It only has $10 left until it hits the resistance level, and it's hit that resistance level 3 times. Now, if 4 or 5 coins break through all the resistance levels all in the same day, big market change. We'll see if that happens today. Very fascinating. I mean, the day is young. We could still see that. Nothing exciting across the market. And ironically, with 2 market strategies on how to buy and hold, we only have 2 coins to buy, potentially, and maybe none of them. Let's go over the details. First, we have 2 strategies on how to make money on this channel. Day trading or flipping. Day trading is when you buy and hold for a day and a half, and flipping is when you buy and hold for 3 days. You both enter coins at the same levels. You're buying a coin that's up 18% for the day, looking at the chart and thinking that the coin may have another 20% upside for you. And guess what? We only have 3 coins that are up 18% or more today. So we don't have a lot of coins that are up a lot at all. And those may not be buyable coins. We may look at the chart and say, no, the coin's at a resistance level. It has no more upside. It's not going to go up 20 more percent. So I'm not going to buy it. So we actually don't have a lot of opportunities today. It looks like a great market. It's not. But let's go over those 2 market strategies in the event that the market gets better by the later in the day. Number 1, day trading. Generally when the market's up or generally when the market's down, you can do it either across the board. Again, you're buying a coin that's up 18%, but you're looking at the chart first and seeing if it has another 20% lift to it. If it does, you buy it. The approach is the following. You're buying the coin with the opportunity to get 20% and get out. If the coin gets to 24% and then downturns, you get out. You've gotten your 20% at 25% and you get out as soon as it downturns. If it gets to 25%, it's still going up and then goes to 28, then 30, then 40, then 50. Stay in. Don't sell. Stay in. If it continues to stay in by the day and a half position, then you roll it into a flipping pot position, which is 3 days total from the buy to the sell. What is a flipping position? It's generally in a day like today. Flipping is when the whole market is up. Flipping is when the whole market is up and you're getting in with the same approach. Up 18%, you want to get out at 20%, but you're going to stay in if the coin is still up. How long is flipping? 3 days. After 3 days, it's going to tank, and it's going to tank very severely and quickly. It may tank by the second day. It may tank in the first day as well. But by 3 days, it's absolutely done. They never stay on these runs more than 3 days. So again, you want to get into the position, hold it. If it downturns, get out. And as soon as it downturns, get out. And if it continues to run up, stay in there. But as you approach the third day, be ready to get out. With both opportunities, you have to stay on the phone and stay by the computer. You can't lose connectivity. You can't go on a hike. You can't go out of town. You can't take a plane flight. You have to be watching these positions because you're in an open position. Ultimately, the opportunities abound themselves. You can do this day in, day out, multiple times per day, with different positions, with different coins. In a day like today, ironically, we only saw 3 potential candidates and maybe even less. So would I buy any coin based upon the market movement today to just hold it? Absolutely not. For over 5 weeks, this channel has been reporting that we're in a bear market. And with a bear market, that means we're going down. That if you buy something at $10, it's going to be worth $8 in a few weeks. Things are devaluing. And as things devalue, they don't always go straight down. They go down, 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 then come up for a day, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then they go back down, down, down. It's interesting why the market indicators derive from big coins. When you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, big coins, those drive the topic of the discussion. Last week, we had that programmatic event that brought Bitcoin up and Ethereum up and everything else up. But it was just a Bitcoin a programmatic event. And other people who may have owned like a Cardano didn't know why Bitcoin was going up. It just saw it was up. Oh, it's up. I'm going to go up. We're all going to go up. We're doing great. Now you don't know why you're going up. And then it crashes. Then it goes back down. And so that's why you need to know why it's going up. But as you saw in the beginning of this recording, I'm really interested to see how high Bitcoin or Ethereum will go in this run. If Bitcoin goes to 41,000 and stays over 41,000, that's a market change of a trend, change of a market trend. If Ethereum gets over 3,000 and stays over 3,000, that's a change of a market trend. But if Bitcoin is continually staying at 39, 38, 39, 37, and Bitcoin is staying at 38, 39, 38, 39, and Ethereum is consistently staying at 21 to 24, 21 to 24, that's nothing to sing home about. I had said 5 weeks ago, no. I said 2 months ago, the market indicator for a bear market is Bitcoin 35,000 or less more than 24 hours, or Ethereum $2,500 or less for more than 24 hours. And they've been doing it for 3 months now. And what are they doing right now? Well, at the moment, they're both slightly getting out of that resistance level, but they have been in them in the last 24 hours. So buy and hold for a few months? No way. Buy and hold for 5 years? Certainly, if you already have the position. Would I buy here? No. I think Ethereum and Bitcoin are going lower. I think Ethereum and Bitcoin are going lower. They're coming down the mountain. And as they come down the mountain, we're due for something. That PCR statement, that People's Republic of China statement about cryptocurrency is long overdue. It's been over 4 weeks. We're also long overdue for what's happening with the crypto, to hear what's happening with the crypto regulation. I'm being facetious. Long overdue because it's been a few days. The infrastructure bill, the roads and bridges, the bipartisan legislation currently on Congressional Hill has a provision in there inserted to regulate cryptocurrency. No one saw that coming. It slid in there on a Friday night. I reported it quickly that Friday night. Saturday and Sunday I reported, and I said, hey, as soon as broadcast media comes back in the studio on Monday, because they don't work on the weekends, they're going to report it, and then the industry is going to go down. It did go down on Monday. Why is this regulation so important and so significant? Because the regulation proposed is the following. If you buy crypto through a third-party buyer like a Coinbase or a Gemini, the regulation would require them to report your profits and losses in their annual tax filings. Currently, they are not required to. It's voluntary. And it also expands the definition of who has to report it. So this will pick up people who are allegedly not paying their due share of taxes. If someone allegedly was not reporting their profits on crypto, it could get missed because the person they bought it from is also not reporting their profit and losses. But now that the person they're reporting their profit and losses from has to report their position and their winnings, then IRS will see that and then realize, wait, we don't have that profit from that individual. We have it from the brokerage company. That individual did not report their taxes. This is a significant piece of legislation. It's long overdue, but it doesn't belong in a roads and bridges provision bill. It belongs in its own bill. And ultimately, if it gets out of the bill this week by amendment, which maybe it happened, maybe that's what happened just a few minutes ago, maybe I missed it. If it does get out of the legislation by amendment, then you're going to see crypto going higher. If it survives amendments and it stays in the provision, and the passage of this legislation covered on noontime LA mornings and afternoons and evenings, if it survives the next few days, then I expect crypto to go lower. And with that, a lot of twists and turns and a lot of market events at issue. We have a lot of unusual twists and turns. Today is also seeing the big surge of Robinhood. It's now become a meme stock, and its movement up 40% as a stock where you, as a platform, you can buy crypto, is signaling some wackiness going on. And I'll have more about that tomorrow because I'm interested to see where Robinhood's going. But with that, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, the fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is. 3 shows or 2 shows per day. Mornings crypto live on air at 9:30. Overnight's crypto at 3:30, and some evenings crypto as well. Subscribe, like this video, and consider becoming a member. Stay